Hey guys, so the news for Global Part 2 celebration has dropped last night. If you guys have seen it, now we know what we're getting for the Part 2 celebration. A reused legendary summon banner, and on the 20th of April, we're getting another legendary summon banner. With the units on there, as you can see, are two units who have already came out on Global and are pretty much just reused units, and they made it into a makeshift banner. Now, if you take a look, the banner with Angel Vegeta on it, Angel Vegeta, Yen, which don't get me wrong is a really good unit, Master Roshi, Gotenks, Mai, Nail, Majub, Vegeta, Goku, and Future Gohan. Who would summon on that banner? Why would they drop a reused banner instead of giving us a new unit? Are they that incapable of dropping a unit on JP, which would have been LR Tapion, and then a unit on Global, different unit? Is it that hard for them to manage both sides at the same time, getting different events and different units? And then when the time came, they could have switched them. It really bothers me, and I'm having a hard time even processing and saying, like, putting words to this video, because I just don't understand why. How hard is it for them to drop two different units? One, it would have kept JP happy, and one would have kept Global happy. Now, I understand that a new unit isn't exactly content. They could drop a new unit, and then with nothing to do, we're still stuck in the same situation. However, it would at least been a little bit more interesting and a little bit more exciting that they're dropping a new unit, which then we could have looked forward to. Maybe you guys summoned, maybe you didn't, but at least it would have been something other than basically two new events in my eyes that dropped, which would have been the Easy A, Goku and Vegeta, which is not going to take you that long to beat, and you'll get your 30 stones. You'll use those units for maybe a couple days, test them out if you have them, and then go back to grinding for the Prime Battle Babidi and Boo. So don't get me wrong, I like the two events, but what else is there going to be to do after you're done grinding those two events for the next 2 weeks? Like, it doesn't make sense why they would withhold certain events from Global and not drop a new unit when this would have been the perfect time to do it. Now, maybe they're worried about being too far ahead, or they can't handle when Global gets a new unit and then they have to figure out when they're going to drop it on JP. I would love to be in these meetings or any phone calls they're in, because I'd be like, what are you guys thinking? Now is the perfect time to do it. Before Goku Day, when you have actually time where there's nothing really planned on Global. And I can't believe they're going to expect, like, oh, Chain Battle's back over. Global and JP really enjoy this event, so let's keep them occupied with this event. This event, I don't understand it to this day. It doesn't make sense of scoring. This Chain Battle is a whole separate issue, and we're not going to dive too far in the weeds with this one, but it just doesn't make any sense, because other than those two events, everything we have gotten already on Global and is returning. So unless you missed something in these events, there really isn't too much to do after you've done and grinded the Bobbity and Boo. And if you're going to take more time to grind out another version to SA10, more power to you. But I know a lot of people are probably not going to grind another SA10 version. So after you're done finishing up and getting them to LR, what are you going to do? And it just really bothers me that this is what they decided to drop. And I guess you could look forward to the World Tournament coming on April 22nd. But who honestly is looking forward to that? It's hard to put into words, like I said, just what they're thinking. One thing they could have done would have been to drop the Extreme Super Battle Road stages. What are they waiting for? Are they not going to drop the Extreme Super Battle Road stages, the new ones, until JP gets another set? Because that would be absolutely ridiculous. It's not like they have to recreate new events and recreate new stages. They're literally just taking whatever's on JP, transferring it over to global, saying, here you go. And I guarantee you, if they would have dropped the Extreme Super Battle Road new stages, this part 2 celebration wouldn't have been as bad. Not great, but it would have gave us more things to do in between grinding for Prime Battle Bobbity and Boo. Like how is it that this is all there is? I know I shouldn't be surprised given how this is not the first time, it's not the second time they've done this, but at the same time, you gotta expect more from them than 2 Easy A's, well, one event of an Easy A and a Prime Battle. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but those are just my thoughts, and we'll see what comes after this part 2. I know we don't have that many Dokkan Fest behind JP. I think we have the Goten and Trunks, the Videl that just dropped, LR Tapion, and so maybe that is why that they're withholding Dokkan Fest or trying to slow down global. But it would have been nice that they dropped a new unit or something that would have been a global first, keep us entertained for those 2 weeks, and would have not delayed our schedule in the future. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this part 2 celebration, and when do you guys think we'll actually get the Extreme Super Battle Road stages on global. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys next time.